If you've ever lost a beloved animal, you probably found yourself wondering if they're okay, have they crossed over the rainbow bridge, and if they're planning to reincarnate back to you. Have they decided that they want to share another lifetime with you? Well, I can tell you that you're not alone. I get this question so many times from pet parents, and what I can tell you as an animal communicator is that despite the love that's there between you and your animals, that eternal connection that's there, which they tell me about all the time, our animals can still choose not to come back to us, not to reincarnate and have that other lifetime with us. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing 6 reasons why our animals may choose not to reincarnate back to us. And I'm also going to be sharing 1 reason why your animals that do want to reincarnate back to you may decide to delay their reincarnation. Hello everyone, welcome back. For those of you that don't know me, my name's Sandra Martinez and I'm a professional animal communicator and pet medium. This means that I communicate with both living animals and those that have crossed over. I also teach people how to do this. So people like you, pet parents, dog lovers, animal lovers out there that want to build a stronger connection with your animals. If you want to learn more, you can head over to my website, sandramartinez.co.uk. A common reason why our animals may decide not to reincarnate back to us is because they've completed their soul contract. And this is a mission that you and your animals decide to share together. Your animal may come through to support you with unconditional love, may come here to support you during a difficult period in your life, or they may just want to have fun. They may just want to bring that excitement into your life. Whatever it is, there is a purpose there or a learning, not only for you, but for your animals too. And once this actual mission has been completed or the soul contract has been terminated, your animals no longer reincarnate back to us. It's not because they don't love us. It's not because they don't care. It's just that there is no longer this need to come back together. Now, this is one you're probably not going to like, but I'm going to mention it anyway. Another reason why your animals may not reincarnate back to you is because they're going to reincarnate to another family. And like I said before, it's not that they don't care about you. It's not that they don't love you. It's just that there is another experience that they need to have with another family. They may need to support another individual that is going through a difficult period. I had a reading recently where an animal mentioned that he was not coming back because the mission was so important. It was to help a child within a family that was going through difficulties, and he was going to be there for that emotional support. So this is what I mean. It's not a personal thing. We don't want to take it personally. It's just that the contract is no longer with ourselves, but it doesn't mean that your animals will not be around. They can still be around supporting you energetically whilst in the afterlife. One of the reasons that I love hearing about why our animals may choose not to reincarnate back to us is because they want to live an independent life out in the wild, exploring, interacting with other wild animals. And when they do this, they show me such beautiful landscapes, places that they would love to visit, that they would love to roam around freely. And usually in these instances, they don't show me any connection with humans. It's literally a raw experience where they activate those primal instincts and they just want to live that experience once more. What I find is that this tends to occur with domesticated animals such as cats and dogs in particular, where they've already experienced being within the families and giving them that support. It's kind of their own way of recharging their batteries and getting that other new experience once again. Now, this point is a little controversial. Some of you may not agree with me, but as an animal communicator, I'm sharing my experience. Some animals have told me that they don't plan to reincarnate back as an animal. They wish to come back as a human. They may have lived many lifetimes where they've gathered knowledge, gathered wisdom, and have also evolved on a soul level that they are now ready to come back as a human. And you may actually sense this for yourself through an encounter with a stranger where you find yourself looking into their eyes and all of a sudden, instantly, you are reminded of your animal. You may get a whole rush of emotions that come through. You may also experience flashback memories that also pop into your mind. So it's a fully immersive experience. If this has happened to you, you will know it's the case. And whether you believe this or not, or maybe you want to go and do a little more research, remember that our soul is limitless and we are all part of the divine. A wonderful reason why our animals may decide not to reincarnate back to us is because they want to become our spiritual guides and teachers. And they do this in many ways. They can do this by communicating with us through dreams. They can communicate through signs, helping us move along in our lives. But they can also support our animals too. So those that are living with us, teaching them how to do things within the home, especially when we've got a new addition to the family. So I get a lot of people saying, oh, well, this new animal that I've got, at times it feels like my other dog, my deceased dog, or my cat that passed away 10 years ago. And this doesn't mean your animal's reincarnated. It could be your animal coming through to talk to them in those particular times. But this job in the afterlife isn't only limited to individuals or to us and animals in this lifetime. What I've heard on more than one occasion is animals coming through saying that they are also supporting animals as they cross over into the afterlife, greeting them and supporting them in their continuous evolution on the other side. In a nutshell, our animals are our guides, our teachers, our protectors, whispering from the other side. Once an animal has gone through many lifetimes, experienced many journeys here on earth, they may reach a point where they have the knowledge, wisdom, and also the level of spiritual maturity that they no longer need to reincarnate. So they may step off the reincarnation wheel and return to spirit, not because they're trying to escape life or avoid certain experiences, but because they've mastered it. And although you won't be receiving signs from your animals in spirit, what you will sense is their presence with you no matter where you go. So these are the 6 reasons why your animals may decide to reincarnate back to us. But there are times where your animals have agreed to come back, but they choose to delay their reincarnation or their return. And there are many reasons for this. I will mention these in another video. But one of the top reasons is because it is not the right time. So there may be a lot of things going on in our lives. Maybe we're in the middle of a divorce. Maybe we're relocating. They know that these aren't the right times to come through because they'll only be adding extra pressure, or they may be burdening us in our lives. So they'll choose to delay that reincarnation to a later time. It doesn't mean they're not going to come. It just means that we may need to be a little patient. If you want more information about the other reasons why our animals may choose to delay their reincarnation, check out this video. And if you enjoyed the video, let me know what your thoughts are. Keep the conversation going. Not only do I love reading your comments, I know that others appreciate it too. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.